Hey guys, it's Laura, and I thought I could change my life in 30 days. I'm driving right now because I do my best thinking and processing of my thoughts when I'm driving and talking. So here we are. But if you saw my last video, I thought that I could change my life in 30 days. I was planning on doing it. And if you saw my last video and were at all following along, you know that I never posted another video about it, even though I said I was going to post weekly videos about it. Didn't happen. So, with that being said, here I am now to update you on my life and my thoughts going forward on how I can help myself feel better. I have depression. It's not something that's really a secret, I think, at this point to people who know me. And it's something that I struggle with a lot. And it's very difficult to have depression, obviously. And sometimes it's just like this feeling of pure exhaustion and just anger and frustration and just thinking, like, when is this going to end? And like, there's no end in sight, and that's really hard to deal with because it's like, I know this is gonna get better, but when? Like, how much longer do I have to do this? So that's been really hard. That's part of the reason why I did that video, but that's also part of the reason why I didn't make any other videos about it, because I lost my motivation, because my personal experience with depression has resulted in a lot of ups and downs and no control over my emotions, and for a few days or weeks at a time I'll feel really motivated and really good, and then all of a sudden that it will totally change and I'll feel the absolute opposite, and obviously that's really frustrating. And so I felt really motivated and really good to make that video and to make the first week's video, but then when it was time to post the video, I didn't feel good anymore. Not about the video, but just I didn't feel good. I didn't feel motivated. I didn't feel like I wanted to film anymore. And that continued on for another week. Can't say I'm still feeling all that great, but I'm feeling a little bit more motivation. And one thing that I've really tried to keep up with while I'm in this mental state is taking advantage of when I'm feeling good and when I'm feeling motivated to do things, because better to do them as little as you can than to not do them at all. With all that being said, talking like this makes me happy. I feel really good when I talk like this. I'm talking about stuff that does not make me happy, but I feel good doing this just because it's nice to talk, and I don't like talking to people about my feelings because I just have this constant feel of I'm a burden, or I'm feeling really I could feel really they could really judge me for how I'm feeling and that kind of stuff, which I know isn't true, but it's not something that I totally have control of right now in my thoughts. So I just don't feel comfortable talking about my feelings. But this way, I'm just talking to myself, so there's no one here to judge me except for me, and that's okay because I don't really judge myself much anymore. So I think if that really makes me happy, then those are the videos I should make. That's what I should be doing with my time. So here I am. I've never felt really comfortable making vlogs because I was told by someone when I started making videos, as long as you don't make vlogs. And that made me feel pretty not good, because I was like, I kind of want to make vlogs, but I'm not going to make them because you would judge me. And so that person's not in my life anymore. So here we are making vlogs. And just chatty videos because I like to chat. When you feel really alone and you're struggling with something like this, it's really nice to know at least that there's other people out there who feel the same way that you do. Feel like there was no one else who felt the way that I did, and I would watch videos of people saying, talking about their experience with depression, and I was like, I can't really relate to this. And so I was frustrated. I was like, do I even have depression? What's going on? But I started to learn that depression looks different on everybody and it affects everyone differently. But I did find someone who was going through really similar emotions as me, and it made me feel so much better because he was able to put it into words so much better than I was. And then I felt like I understood my emotions a lot better, and that was really helpful for me. Because now, if I'm really struggling to explain to someone how I'm feeling, if it ever does come up, and I do feel like talking about it, I can kind of think back on that video and say, well, this is a good way of putting it, and this makes sense. So that, I really appreciated that. And since I think everyone's video experience is so different, it's really hard to find someone that you relate to. So if I'm here sharing my experience and you can relate to it and that makes you feel a little bit better, then I'm going to do that. So that's my plan. It's going to make me happy, and hopefully it's going to help other people. And I also think it's going to be a great way to reflect on my time, like my experience with depression, when I am on the other side of it and feeling better. Maybe not on the other side of it, but not struggling so much. That's what I'm here doing now. And I'm not going to have a schedule like of uploading, because doing that, it makes it difficult for me when I'm not feeling motivated, like I was just talking about. When I am, I'm going to make videos and I'm going to post them, and that is something I know makes me feel better. It's really hard. There's not a lot of things that like make me happy, but this makes me happy, so I'm going to do it. That's all I have to say for now. But if you enjoyed listening to me talk, rant and talk about my emotions and whatever, then please subscribe so you can follow along with more and follow along with my experience, because I'm hoping that it'll be really educational. I don't know what I'm hoping. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Whatever. Do whatever you want to do, and maybe I'll see you in my next video.